I got zero doubt in my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish in the shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed, don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them but I know they don't care. ODL, no nothing compared. Back in the day I was willing to share, now I don't have any left to spare. Source some liquidity on demand, try to tell them but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right here in my hand, see the signs it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking.
Come on.
And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. Hard and strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm done talking, I'm about to go buy me more XRP, cause I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well,
L for well. L.
I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? Can't you tell?
What up, everybody? What is going on? How are you guys doing? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Wow. What's everybody been up to, man? Rye Guy, Blunt Crypto. What has everyone been up to? Blunt Crypto switched real quick. Moonshot. What are you guys up to, man? How is everybody doing? We're here, man. We're back. I'm back. Prepare for what's coming. Kathy Wood.
Bitcoin blockchain, we do believe that crypto, the crypto asset world really is three revolutions taking place at the same time. The money revolution, which is primarily Bitcoin and to some extent Ether. What is that? The first global, private, meaning no government control, digital, rules-based monetary system in history. My mentor, Art Laffer, whom some of you may know from Laffer Curve, is saying, this is the monetary system I've been waiting for since we went off the gold exchange standard in 1971.
Man, we are going to get back to that video, but right now, I'm just happy to be here with you guys. Let's talk about it, man. How are you guys doing? Oh, yeah, I got a new camera. I'm streaming from my new camera. Check it out. Here's my old one. And my new one is up there right now. It's the Logitech. It's 1080p. It's nice, man. Does it look nicer? I hope it looks nicer because I just got it. My wife just got it for me. It's so nice. I still got the other one, which I might use for like a big shot. I can like use a different scene and pop over to it and it'll be a big camera. Actually, I could probably... Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if it'll reach. All right, maybe. Oh, I think it'll reach. Hold on. Uh-oh. I might be able to set a scene up. Hold on. Look at this. I could do the big one-on-one when we want to just come right here and just talk one-on-one. All right, let me add a display capture. There we go. I'll drop it down. There we go. Look at that. And now back to the main scene. All right, nice. Let me open up my sounds. Recording. That's disabled. That's disabled. Okay. All right, we're good to go. Garlic Bread at Davos. Want to hear what he has to say? Word, right? You're back to work, Moonshot? Okay. Just had a week off seeing my girls and mom. Oh, nice, bro. That's awesome, man. Oh, I got a notification here. That is awesome, bro. All right, yeah. Now we got LunaCam. Here we got LunaCam. That used to be on the dogs, but I'm gonna use it now as like a close up. Boom, perfect. All right, let's bring this back up here. I'm just happy to be back, man. I've been, oh my god, at the grind, you guys. Grinding, man. Believe me, I wish I could just be chilling here with you guys. Look at BTC, bro. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Let's open up a couple more. Let's open up XRP. There's XRP. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Rye Guy. Thank you, man. I always wonder what state you're traveling in, man. Oh, and also, Pay Me an XRP. You guys remember Pay Me an XRP? Used to be here on the channel all the time. We still talk on Twitter, and he's got his big rig license. He's got his Class A. He's driving big rigs out there in the USA, man, trucking it. He's trucking in the USA, bro. He sent me a big picture of him fueling up his big rig. It's beautiful, man. I'm gonna have to. I think I showed you guys already, but I'll show you again. Oh, what did I do? All right, here's Algorand. There we go. I'll show you guys a picture. Let me pull it up over here real quick. Cyborg, what is up, bro? Oh, he sent me a picture. What's up, bro? I just got back. I've been all over. Here we go. Here he is right here. Here's Pay Me an XRP. There it is. There's his big rig. He's in a Freightliner. Oklahoma. Boom. Doing his thing. Fueling up. Check him out. That's Pay Me an XRP. He was in Vegas doing his thing for a while. I think he still lives in Vegas, and now he's driving a rig, making money. I wanted to share that with you guys. 1 XRP is worth 1 XRP? Yes, it is. Deshaun's in the house. What up, Deshaun? Me and Deshaun were just talking on the phone earlier, man. Helping me out with a few things. So, everybody, what do you guys think, man? What is everybody thinking? I've been picking up and accumulating like crazy. Going live on this nice sunny day. Yeah, it's beautiful out. It is beautiful outside right now. I want to bring up XLM. Let's bring up XLM. There we go. And then we're going to bring up Coinbase. I don't know where that clicking noise is coming from. Coinbase has been crazy, you guys. It has been out of this world. This is the daily. Look at this. 31.63 to 49.98. It went up to 50, almost $51. Insane. I'm up a ton right now on Coinbase. Loving it, man. But yeah, Kathy Wood's down. She knows all about it. Kathy Wood, watching her spend millions during the IPO of Coinbase when Coinbase IPO'd. I believe it was like a year ago or something like that. When did Coinbase IPO? April 14th, 2021. Yeah, it was almost 2 years ago, actually. Coming up on 2 years. And we can see that IPO was, look at this. Look where it was. Look at this, $427. I think the IPO was like around 300. And then boom, went up to 400 and change. Came all the way down to a triple bottom of 215. Then went back up to 367. And then I started picking it up at $32 a share. Look at that. This is when I started buying it right here. $32 a share. I've already got 30 shares. If it goes down again, I will buy some more. But right now, I'm just loving the profits I'm in. And you guys remember back then when I was like, do not buy the IPO or the pre-IPO. And now look where we're at. We're buying $32 Coinbase stock. Shares. $32 shares we're buying. And even now, $50 a share is better than the IPO. So we're killing it. Coinbase is going to be massive. Massive. But XLM's at a great price. Algorand at 23 cents is still at a great price, even if you missed it at 16 cents. XRP's at a great price, 38 cents, even if you missed it at 33. BTC, monstrous, 21,100 right now. Beautiful W formation. Comes up, retest the 50 EMA on the daily. Now it's up to the 200 EMA. If this continues and we break higher and the 50 crosses the 200 on the daily, that's called a golden cross. And then what you're going to want to see is the 400 at the bottom, the 200 in the middle, and the 50 on top. You want to see this reversed. Then you know we're in an uptrend.
This is a very big idea. The second revolution is the financial services revolution. FTX, as I mentioned before, was centralized and opaque. And I think we're learning there was something between gross negligence and outright fraud caused by this centralized institution, and probably a person who
USMC Laters, my boy. What is up, bro?
Who just was way out of his realm. He did not understand the risks he was taking. If you look at what happened to Bitcoin.
Oh, you guys, real quick, the HODL hats. Babe, when are they going to be here? Wednesday, the day after tomorrow. HODL hats are going to be here. What did I get? 25 of them? 24 HODL hats I will have. Just like this, the HODL. Just like this will be here Wednesday. So if anybody wants merch, let me know. We got HODL hats. I'm going to put it in YouTube. I'm going to have the merch. So it'll be here.
Bitcoin and Ether during the fallout from Terra and Luna, from Celsius, from 3AC, from FTX, those networks, those blockchains did not skip a beat in terms of transaction processing. This is very unlike 0809, where banks wouldn't pick up the phone, when clients were trying to reach them. These transparent, decentralized blockchains are the answer to many of the problems that we have had with centralized and more opaque institutions.
Cathie Wood has been a long-term bull on both Bitcoin and Ethereum, and heading into 2023, she has confirmed that her conviction has never been higher on the crypto space.
And that is so true, Cathie Wood's latest prediction. See, nobody was believing Cathie Wood. See, Cathie Wood was doing so good with her predictions, and then her big investment in Coinbase, when then Coinbase went down a ton, people started doubting Cathie Wood, but Cathie Wood is a huge investor in innovation and tech. And what people don't know is that Cathie Wood is so correct and so right on everything that is going to be coming out in the near future. Crypto's massive, blockchain is going to be massive. Coinbase is the biggest legit crypto exchange in the United States of America. It's IPO'd on the stock market. It's part of Americana now. You want crypto, you're in America, you're using Coinbase. They have great referral programs. They have great, if you do direct deposit, then you get free trading. I just learned the other day from my boy Deshaun. Blockchain did not miss a beat. Bitcoin has held up amazingly. While all of these cryptos were going down a ton, Bitcoin held up great. But Cathie Wood is gonna be on a pedestal soon when all this crypto stuff works out. Even if we do go into some massive drop, it's not going to last long.
Cathie Wood, through her fund, ARK Invest, has exposure to crypto through the Bitcoin Trust, Ethereum Trust, and also through their shareholdings in Coinbase and Robinhood. In her final speech of 2022, Cathie Wood explains why she is so bullish on crypto heading into 2023 and why she believes it will be the birth of a new bull cycle. Also, only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed. If you enjoy finance content, consider subscribing or liking the video. It's free and you can always change your mind.
Bitcoin, it's 200-week moving average, and you do have to look at technicals because so many people involved in this world came out of trading backgrounds, and so they look at these technicals. The 200-week moving average of Bitcoin right now this is a little bit out of date, is 24,000. It is at 17,000. At the beginning of this year, most technicians who they know nothing about Bitcoin, they just look at charts, they thought Bitcoin would go to 10 to 12,000. Well, we've just been through a massive test with FTX, and it has held in this $17,000 range. So we're, and really that is down from 70,000. Now, ARK was the first public asset manager to gain exposure to Bitcoin in September of 2015 when it was $250. So what this illustrates, $250 to 17,000 is a great return over these 7 years. It was greater when it was at 70, but the trajectory is up and to the right. And we think that's true of innovation broadly today, that it's been extremely volatile. And, all of my personal portfolio is exposed to innovation. Most advisors would say, what are you doing? But because we do the deep research, my conviction is that we are right, and that the returns that we will deliver over the next 5 years are going to be quite substantial.
And she is so right. If everybody is accumulating and hodling, the next 6, 12 to 24 months is going to be amazing. Yeah, Cathie Wood's killed it at $250. She killed it buying Bitcoin.
Truth wins out, and innovation solves problems. And so, Rauda, I'd be very primary ones: Square, Tesla, and Coinbase. Now, Square has a small amount of its cash devoted to Bitcoin, but really not very much. It is investing a lot in Bitcoin, and its exclusive focus is on Bitcoin. We think that's the right strategy in order to go global and penetrate especially emerging markets and the remittance world, which is a $700 billion world. Tesla has cut most of its exposure in crypto, but Elon Musk is a big believer, so it'll be very interesting to see what his next foray will be. And then Coinbase is a bet on crypto, and as I mentioned in my remarks, our confidence has actually increased. I love it when I see battle tests in markets where the technologies are being questioned. What's going to happen when we stress this market? And these blockchains have not skipped a beat and have increased my confidence that the money revolution and the financial services revolution is alive and well. The one revolution I did not describe up there is the last revolution, and that is the next generation internet revolution. So many people call it Web3, metaverse. We look at it from this point of view. This is the first chance at the first global, again, big idea, private, immutable, digital property rights system. Digital property rights in the metaverse. And we've learned a lot from gaming in this regard.
Digital property rights, and you guys know how big I am on buying property in the metaverse. I own property in the metaverse. I will continue to kind of be a metaverse realtor. I'm telling you guys, getting property in the metaverse at the right places is can be very lucrative.
How much status seeking does take place online, and we also know that property rights are the best way to lift people and countries out of poverty. And we know that from Thomas Sowell, from Hernando de Soto's writings. And so we think that might be an underappreciated, it's the longest term, but underappreciated revolution.
Sean here would like to understand better.
I think truth wins out when interest rates come down, following inflation. I think what we saw in the aftermath of COVID will be repeated but not just for a one-year period, for the next 5 to 10 years. So let me go through quickly the timeline for innovation, just to set this up. We are in a period now like none other in history. This is the timeline of innovation, a graph that our chief futurist, Brett Winton, put together after consulting academics and academic research. These have been the true disruptive innovations throughout history. And you'll notice there's only one other time before today that we have seen multiple innovation platforms evolve at the same time. It was the early 1900s. Telephone, electricity, and the automobile. Transformational, transformed the world. And believe it or not, we are in a period today a little bit like...
Yeah, properties in the metaverse, massive, man. So I have one and then one possible property that I'm looking into right now in the sandbox. Now, if you guys don't know this, Population 1 integrated with the sandbox.
This update brings space to hang out with your friends. The possibilities are only restricted by your imagination. But that is classic video games and movies. Only able to be used to make smaller death. Hey. Do you like new maps?
Population 1 has integrated with Sandbox to Population 1 in Sandbox Metaverse. Metaverse is coming together right now, and it's not waiting for anybody.
Population 1 Sandbox mode is coming December 14th. This update brings a publicly
It's already been out for over a month.
accessible level creation tool that enables everyone to make playable spaces from the comfort of their own headset. Whether you want to create the next best head-to-head game map or just a cool space to hang out with your friends, the possibilities are only restricted by your imagination. But that is just the tip of this insane iceberg. While building your own map is ultimately what the tool is used for, developing this toolkit has been a months-long collaborative process between Big Box and a large swath of the Population 1 community that has already resulted in the creation of literally hundreds of different playable maps that are built and ready to be explored.
It's insane. That is absolutely insane. Jesus. Look at Sandbox, man. Look at Sandbox. Already from 37 cents is already up 93% right now. This Population 1 move with Sandbox is insane. Shit. I'm really thinking about making a move on the Sandbox, you guys. Because that whole Population 1, the metaverse integration with the Sandbox is massive. That takes a regular Oculus headset, right? The Quest from Meta, the VR headset, where you can play Population 1. It's a $30 game. You buy it, you download it, you put it in your headset. It's pretty much Fortnite in the metaverse. But now they've linked with Sandbox, where in Sandbox mode, you can have the metaverse and Sandbox, where you can run around Sandbox, the whole map of Sandbox. You can create your own world to put Population 1 in. It's insane. They're doing it right now. And I really think that's going to boost Sandbox massively. I think it is time to put some money into the Sandbox. I really do think it's time.
There are some truly insane options available, from asteroid fields to fly around and battle in, to mazes made out of invisible force fields, to homages to classic video games and movies. Just visiting all the various maps that have already been made by the beta testers would take months. And now that those tools are openly available to the entire community, we are going to see a massive explosion of additional maps in the near future as well.
Yeah, it's insane.
So
yeah, man. Yeah, 100%. I own Population 1. I've had it for about a year now. And I go in, you drop in, it's Fortnite. It's like real life Fortnite in your VR headset. It's the same thing. You drop in with a 3-person team, you open your arms, you drop out of the thing, you open your arms for your parachute, and you soar, drop your arms down, you drop straight down onto the map. It's just like you're jumping out of the battle bus. You go wherever you want on the map, and then you get weapons, you find everything, you find the blue stuff for, your energy bars, or your energy. You want more shield, you got to shield up. So when you get into confrontations, you have as much shield as possible. And they have sniper rifles, shotguns, swords, ARs, SMGs, and that's what the game is.
Dig into the smorgasbord, everyone, and try not to get too overwhelmed by the deluge of options. This level design tool is still in its early development stages and is currently...
So now you know that. Now take a look at Population 1. This is the original map. Yeah, it is no joke, man. It's the real deal.
Howdy, everybody. My town. People who actually know how to build in that game, all props to you. You just use that shop. Hopefully the community.
Insane. Yeah, it's time to buy some Sandbox, man. It really is. Is it going to retrace? Let's see if it retraces a little more. If it retraces a little more, I'll be getting a better price on Sandbox. We'll see. But yeah, that's a thing, man. That's a big deal. And now that I know it's partnered, Population 1 is partnered with Sandbox. Insane. I just learned it not too long ago, like less than a week ago. I just learned about that. Massive melts. Wait, Massive melts up Ripple in Davos. The Death Cross. Oh, he must be talking about this. Maybe. Where this crosses this right here. That's going to be the Golden Cross. We'll be moving up from there. Looks like a better N64 game. You got airdrop and bought more? Nice. Didn't know that about Sandbox? Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. I was playing Population 1 for a while. Now I pretty much, I bowl a lot in the metaverse. I bought the bowling game. I play a lot of bowling. I also bought VR pool, like playing pool, like with the stick, cue ball, playing like 8-ball. I play Beat Saber, a lot of Beat Saber, and a lot of bowling. A lot of Beat Saber, a lot of bowling. Sandbox came down to 66. Ooh, I might be able to get a better price there. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's good to get back on here, man. I haven't streamed in a while, and I wanted to see what was going on. The Bearable Bull. He's so funny. He has been wrong about so many things lately that it's just hilarious. He was wrong about Flare. He was so wrong about Flare. I've been warning people about Flare for so long, and this guy's been pushing it and pushing what he was going to do and how he was going to take profits, but Flare was down so much that now he just has to save it. He was... Bearable Bull's so funny, man. People don't see it. People just don't see it. I see it. I see Flare for what it really is. I saw Sologenics for what Sologenics really was. When you just take certain... When you look at things from a certain way, you can see... Like, you look at something like, okay, how is that going to benefit? What's the angle? What is the mechanics? What does it do? Oh, you got to change these assets into these assets. They keep your assets but give you F assets. It's like wrapped ETH. Like, okay, smart contracts, they can talk to each other better. You wrap it, but they're keeping your original Ethereum. Yeah, you can. It's just, man. Yo, let's see what 24 Hours in Crypto's talking about. I figured out my editing and videos. Astro's not too bad considering I have like 6-7 hours experience. Yo, nice, bro. Yeah, you want to take your time, and the best thing that I can recommend is watching it over and over to see if you need to retweak anything. Watch your videos. Once you put the edit in, see if you need to clip it more, shorten or lengthen, stuff like that.
About the internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days. Just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
You're at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward. There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
RP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Thank you to all my subscribers for commenting, like. I do appreciate it. Going to guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to hit that subscribe button, turn on post notification. We're going to give away 1,000 XRP in total, 60,000 subscribers. 10 lucky subscribers are each going 100 XRP. Let's get right into today's video, ladies and gentlemen. The time has come. The World Economic Forum, the globalists are all meeting up in Davos, and one of the main subjects that they're going to be covering is going to be crypto regulation. Take a listen to this.
Number 3, crypto and regulation. A late addition to our top 3 thanks to the implosion of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX empire in November. His arrest and extradition to the US has given regulators more ammunition in their drive to rein in the crypto industry. So are we already past peak crypto? Those themes aside, the big question may be more about the event itself. With criticism in recent years about its relevance, can this year's Davos produce anything more than talk?
And isn't it so ironic that the World Economic Forum was a partner of FTX? And in my opinion, I believe FTX was planted. They funneled billions of dollars. The SEC was involved. Everybody was involved. And then leading up to Davos, they're going to use the planted exchange that they funneled billions of dollars through as an example on why regulation is here. But we need to look at it from, their perspective. This was a planted exchange with massive money behind it. Everything was bought, okay? Talk about buying arenas, folks, or getting a trade right for FTX at the arena. That is such a massive deal. These guys went all the way, right? So with crypto regulation being one of a priority, in this week, Brad Garlinghouse being a speaker in this, we're going to go over this as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I just cannot stress this enough. The stuff that's happening behind closed doors, and I'm going to show you guys something that I personally have not seen. So this is a first time for me. It might be a first time for you, but I have not seen this. This is absolutely insane. Treasury Secretary warns U.S. could default on its debt as soon as June. Ladies and gentlemen, that is more than $30 trillion if that were to happen. Is it going to happen? Absolutely. We've been calling this. This is not sustainable. That's why they're doing the Great Reset. That's where they're implementing a new financial infrastructure where things like this doesn't happen again. With blockchain, it is deflationary. Something like this cannot happen. Okay? The World Economic Forum. This is the time slot. If you guys want me to live stream this, let me know in the comments down below. Brad Garlinghouse will be talking on January 19th on finding the right balance for crypto. And do you guys remember when he talked about, the Ripple test?
Well, so I do think, as you say, I think it's a pretty bellwether case at this point. And we talked about, the Howey test is this orange grove for a Supreme Court case in the 40s. I think that the Ripple test may be what we look at in the future. And, I think that the Ripple test may be what we look at in the future.
And I mentioned that for him to bring something up like that in a one-on-one meeting is very ironic, because that means that something like this has been spoken about for him to say such a thing. The panel is taking place with 4 other individuals from the UAE, Central Bank of Netherlands, okay? Members of the ECB, and the big part right here, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. This is the Council Inclusive Capitalism working together to change capitalism for good. And we got the Pope right there. We have Mark Carney involved here. We have even Ripple a part of this, folks. Take a look at this. Ripple enables global financial institutions, businesses, governments, and developers to move, manage, and tokenize value, helping to unlock greater economic opportunity for everyone, everywhere. Ripple Impact is committed to increasing global access to equity by building an inclusive, streamlined, sustainable financial system. Did you guys hear that? Creating a streamlined financial system together with our customers and partners. We're helping transform how people and businesses access financial services more widely. And talk about tokenization, of tokenizing value. BlackRock CEO, he said it himself. next generation for markets is tokenization. And that is just one of many other big firms that are coming out and saying that all these tokenized assets are going to require value, liquidity for them to communicate with each other. Okay? We need to understand that. And go into how much they have assets under management. Council members lead organizations large and small, and they encompass heads of businesses, foundations, and nonprofits from every sector and region of the world. Together, our steering committee members alone represent 10.5 trillion in AUM, 2.1 trillion in market capital, and represents over 201 million workers globally. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not even the DTCC. This is not even correlated with them. This is completely different. And again, Ripple is in here. We got Mark Carney from the UN in here. And we have individuals from MasterCard, Salesforce. And we even have the Rothschild right here, ladies and gentlemen. It goes deep. And what's the purpose? The council's own aim, as presented on its website, proclaim our mission is to harness the private sector, aka Ripple or anything else, also to create a more inclusive, sustainable, and trusted economical system. Capitalism lifts people out of poverty and powers global innovation and growth. But to address the challenges of the 21st century, capitalism needs to adapt. Through our commitments, actions, and solutions, we will create stronger, fairer, and more collaborative economies and societies, ultimately improving the lives of countless millions of people across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Things are going to get very, very exciting for every single XRP holder out there. With that being said, we'll be back with another episode.
It's about the future. XRP and Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution, it's gonna change the game.
Meters and 59 centimeters, which I hope.
Today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, what I am about to show you.
Oh my god, I had my mic muted. I'm so sorry. So what I said was, let's check in with MM Crypto and see what he says. Also, I said that the Trump video, or the Trump call at the end of 24 Hours video was fake as fuck, but it was funny. Let's see what MM Crypto says 8 hours ago.
Today is gonna blow your mind. This Bitcoin chart, and honestly, I was surprised myself. I'm sitting here right now in my car driving to a restaurant, and like I opened the charts and I couldn't believe it myself. Let me jump straight into it. But before I'm doing so, please guys, I'd like to ask you for a second out of your day. Go down below, like, comment, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, because these videos right now are so crucial, where I am sharing let me quickly go into it here. My 1.2 million US dollar trade on Bitcoin, for example.
He is up like 11 Bitcoins at his trade right now. If I still leverage traded, guys, I saw this days ago. I would have put a leverage trade in, but I don't leverage trade anymore. But yeah, he's up 11 Bitcoin right now in this trade.
If you do not want to miss out on trades.
Yeah, right, guy. He is funny. He is.
And calls like this, go down below, press subscribe, and press this little bell icon. This is very, very important. Now let's go straight into the charts and let's see what are my next price targets for Bitcoin and what are my expectations for Bitcoin and crypto right now in the immediate short term. Well, let's jump straight into the charts. And what you can see here is, of course, once again, that Bitcoin recently I mean, honestly, guys, we've been crushing it. We were actually trading all of these beautiful breakouts and going into the lower time frames. Actually, this is what I want to do with you today. We have some action coming up. This shows us, wow. I mean, we even broke out from this ascending triangle towards the upside. I have to say, quite honestly, we did not exactly hit the price target, but let me know if you traded this breakout and took some profits on the way higher. But this one here, now I would say either we missed the price target a little bit or it's invalidated. But listen, guys, what we see, the support is still in place. And now it's interesting. What if here it is go over on Twitter for the short term? This is one why I mentioned careful with it, right? 25,200. The only reason why I'm mentioning it, because I think this is not one for the short term. This is one for the longer term. Keep the 25,000 in mind. Let's go to the weekly and let's pull out the EMA ribbon. Because if we pull out the EMA ribbon, then you can see that this is actually in alignment with the top of the weekly ribbon. So at least we get some confluence here. But this is a weekly target, guys. Don't wait for 25,000 by tomorrow, the day after, or maybe even not next week. But 25,000 is definitely a price target I am keeping in the back of my head. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna go to the restaurant now. If you wanna see what I'm gonna be eating, follow me on Instagram at ChrisMMCrypto with the blue verification check mark, not the other ones. There are a lot of scammers out there and impersonators. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to see you very soon at the next one of Crypto. And as always, guys, as always, bye. Bye.
The sulfur industry is worth nearly 13.
That's what Crypto had to say. Let's actually go to Insta real quick, and let's see what he had. Here he is. Let's see, what did he have? Oh, it was probably in one of his stories or something. It was probably in one of his stories, but here he is.
First dollar coming in, and this is something people have to understand. You don't get immediate results. You plant the seed, you constantly push videos, you water the seed, and it takes time for the seed to explode and to start growing. But beneath the surface already, you let the roots spread, right? And that's kind of what I did.
That's what I mean. It seems like an overnight success, right? What they don't realize is that you have been uploading.
People never realize what it takes to make something happen. Bitcoin is moving right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on the move right now. What is happening here? Bitcoin just bounced off the 50 EMA. It just got some bullish movement.
Oh my god, I thought I had a gun.
Man, I wonder what this is going to do. The Bitcoin chart is looking insane, man. The hourly, the daily. Let's see what the weekly looks like. Look at that. We get this massive vector, then we vector straight back up. Cancel that right out. Come right back for all that liquidity. Then we go to the daily, which is where we were. We got movement coming off of the 200. And then we go to the hourly. And boom. Hope all the bears get wrecked. Exhausting to hear everyone always saying that they want low prices, then they're low, and they say it's going to go lower. Yeah. When things go low, like people, they're so funny. When everybody says it's going to go lower, you know it's going to go higher.
Two different teams fighting.
Whenever it comes to innovation like this, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, new innovative technology is going to overall go higher. So bears are usually always going to get wrecked, and I really hope they get wrecked on this one. But we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, and they always have excuses for why they didn't buy. Those are cynics. That's what cynics do. That's what cynics do. A cynic, a person who believes that people are motivated purely by self-interest rather than acting for honorable or unselfish reasons. A person who questions whether something will happen or whether it is worthwhile. Remember, a cynic is somebody who will always say to you, oh my God, why do you invest in cryptocurrency? You're just going to lose all your money. But they don't know what it is. They've never researched it, and they can't even tell you why they're saying it. They're only saying it because they don't want you to evolve and lose their friendship and move higher than they are, because they're not willing to do some research and take a little risk into new technology. So beware of cynics, ladies and gentlemen. Where is my Rich Dad, Poor Dad book? I don't know where it is.
Coming after me, go get him.
But I do have this great book called Gaslighting. This thing is great.
They're on me. 1, 2, and 3. Watch out, one coming over. He's...
Wow. Yeah. This is great. This book is great. Here you go. Here's one for you guys right now. Here's a little something out of gaslighting. Triangulation. Triangulation is the psychological term for communicating with someone through other people. Instead of directly speaking to someone, gaslighters will go to a mutual friend, another coworker, or a sibling, or another parent to get a message across. Triangulation behavior ranges from implied communication, I really wish Sally would stop calling me, hoping the receiver will pass this message along to Sally, to blatant statements such as, please tell Sally to stop calling me. Both are manipulative and indirect. Their apologies are always conditional. One of the first things people often notice about gaslighters is that they are masters of the conditional apology. You know, when someone says, I'm sorry you feel that way, that's not an apology. The other person is not taking responsibility for his behavior. He's simply manipulating you into feeling seen by acknowledging your feelings. Gaslighters will only apologize if they are trying to get something out of you. Even if they do give you an apology, if you listen carefully, you'll see that it's really a non-apology. And they'll usually only give it because you asked for one or because they were forced by a judge or a mediator to do so. I was hit with, I'm sorry I cheated, but if I were a better wife, I wouldn't have looked for affection elsewhere. Wow, look at that. There's a lot of great stuff in this book, man. I really like it. Good stuff, man. Gaslighting, recognizing manipulative and emotionally abusive people. Great book, man. Has given me an arsenal of things to observe and look at. Oh, there it is. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Here it is. Found it.
Here's something. Thank you. Oh, here he is.
Let's see if I can find this one thing.
I need a heavy gun because I just got a nice. I have a white gun right now. I got a level 2, thank you. Awesome. No, I got my 301. I'm just looking for a heavy gun, which would be the flatline. Are you upstairs?
Oh.
Alright, I'll take that and just need the heavy gun now. Oh yeah, baby. Wait, where am I? Oh, there it is.
It's got to be right here. Where is it? Yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad says has some great stuff about cynicism.
Shield up. I gotta get it.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it.
I'm right behind you now, partner.
All right, another time. I'll find it another time. People don't friends. Yeah, exactly. They don't, man. They don't. They do not, Rye Guy. 100%. They do not. No. There's only certain people who want to see you do really well. And sometimes it's not the people you think. Sometimes it is not the people who you think. So it seems to me like we got a lot of fake outs to the downside right now. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Also, I'm been watching WAD's token where it has came up to 0093, almost a penny, and then it shot down, and we're getting a lot of fake outs at the 008 level. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on this as well. I really hope a lot of you are taking advantage of lower prices, man, because I definitely am. Remember, 7-8 cents XLM. When was that ever possible? When I got into crypto, it was 50 cents per XLM. 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents. And then all of a sudden, 30 cents. It was given good 40, 30 cents. 7 cent XLM. Wow. 30. I mean, look at XRP. Remember, this was $1.40, $1.60 when you guys were buying. Remember when people were buying it at these prices? I know I was even buying it. I was buying it before it went up. When it came down, I'm just always buying XRP, always accumulating. Algorand was almost a $3. Algorand was over a couple dollars. And look at it, 23 cents. You can't beat these prices. It was down to 16, 17 cents. I just bought a ton of Algorand down here at these prices. Fintech Millionaire, what is up, man? That's why when we moon, I'm going to be petty and show those people they are wrong about me to feel exactly. Keep accumulating, keep hodling. And remember, Sandbox in Population 1, you guys. If you can get Sandbox around these prices right now, I believe this is going to be massive. Sandbox making partnerships, it's going to be massive. Please keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm holding a minimum of 100,000 WadsPay tokens. If any of you haven't looked up WadsPay and what it is and what it's all about, how much circulating supply there is and what it's doing and the partnerships that it has, I recommend that you do it. I'm Jaded Blur. Until next time, we'll put out some more videos later.
I got zero doubt in my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish and it shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed, don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them but I know they don't care. ODL, no nothing compared. Back in the day I was willing to share, now I don't have any left to spare. Source some liquidity on demand, try to tell them but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right here in my hand, see the signs it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking.
Come on.
And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. Hard and strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm not talking, I'm about to go buy me more XRP, cause I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell.